All right. All right. Am I streaming? Am I streaming? My dog, he thinks I'm talking to him. I'm not talking to you. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Okay. I am streaming now. He's like really excited because he wants to go out, but it's like raining outside, and I'm not taking him out yet. It has to be a little bit brighter for me to do that and do all that sort of kind of things. So, okay. Let's continue where I was yesterday. I think I ended with some refactoring because my brain was melting because I was tired. Um, and now I need to work on the OAuth callback for here. How did I do this in Go again? I forget. Um, let's do this. Control out this way. Control Shift E. Kinesis config internal API. This Go code is so terrible, man. It's so fucking awful. I hate it so much. Get profile, get page index request. That's not the ones. I need this one up here. So this is F12. Handle OTT callback here. So we have to get the parameter. We have to get the code. We have to get the state. Okay. So I think we need to continue with getting this OAuth callback working since we have the login set up working right now. I think we need to I think I think if I am understanding this right, we need to get some like cookie related information or something first that comes from the user's web browser that comes from ultimately the Google's or whatever auth provider exists. Is that right? I don't know. No, I didn't. This motherfucker. This a bitch ass motherfucker. I didn't tell you to change my code. You dumb motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Dang, I shouldn't have done that. Awful. Okay, so generally speaking, how do I extract these code and state params in Rust? Okay, because I don't know that. That's why I'm asking this. The callback. State is deserializable. Code hash map for more flexibility. No, struct makes more sense to me here because we're not going to be doing all this other stuff for now. Derive, deserialize. Deserialize means you can deserialize into it, I'm assuming, because serialize means you can serialize into it. Okay, so let's put this hashtag derive. Well, hold up. Let me make the struct first. Struct OAuth callback. Is this the right one? I mean, is the handlers? I guess the handlers is probably the right file to put this in. That's what I'm thinking about files. Because we do have the providers.rs, but I believe the providers.rs guess gives us the generics. Yeah, it just gives us the generics right now. It doesn't do any extraction of stuff Okay, because we want this file for handlers to be generic for everything that exists. Okay, cool, that makes sense to me. Okay, then we need to have it so that we have the code, we have the state, blah, 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 blah. We have the code, we have the state. Code and the state. What are the code and the state used for again? Aren't supposed to be identical if I calling correctly. Which one comes from the OAuth provider? I probably have that wrong. Control no, control 2. Bang, bang. Okay, code and the state. State cookie not found. Okay, the state does the authorization code. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait. So, this state token that exists, we generate it on our end. I think when they do a login, how does... So we generate the state, we send it over to them. How does us sending the state to them they have the right state ensure protection? So, like, what's the flow? I should put, what is the flow? What is the flow that could happen if we didn't check this that could cause problems? I feel like, wait, the streamers normally put, so I have my, it's because I'm looking at the stream screen over here. It's very distracting. Uh, it's the thing that like shows me what's going on. So, do streamers normally have their fucking webcam right here, or do they have it like a little bit higher? I feel like they do. So if I go look, then I look at like I saw on stream, and I look at that. No, it looks like it's actually. It looks like it's a little bit above. It's hard for me to tell. Hard for me to tell. Destiny stream. Oh my god. Wait, what? It looks like it's above-ish. Yeah, it looks like they're like a little bit above head level. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe. Okay. Evil.com. They get through. They get a malicious link. The attacker tricks their victim into clicking this link. The victim's browser makes a request to your callback URL. Mm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Bingo, bango, bongo. Code. Thanks. Are there better names for state and code? We could use these terms feel ambiguous to me. Oh man, I like this guy on YouTube's name's the Primogen, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Uh, he would hate. I'm using AI programming so much. It's terrible. It's awful. 0 out of 10, man. He would just slap me upside the head if he knew that I was doing this. Very, very sad. Okay, 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 okay. So let's do the token managers. I feel like token manager, token manager. Yeah, yeah. Authorization code. Yeah, let's call it an auth code. Yeah, let's call it an auth code. Auth code sounds good to me. Auth code sounds good to me. Auth underscore code. Let's call it that. Auth login. So then that means we're probably going to need to change the state manager naming too, which is probably the right thing to do. State manager up here. Let's call this instead of state manager. Let's call this token manager. Token. Because we're not doing states per se. We are doing tokens. Token manager. Okay. Generate state. No, generate tokens. Token up here. Token, consume token. Wait, no, I gotta do the F2. Token. Yes. Well, let me change this. Token. Okay. F2. Token. F2. Tokens. F2. Token. No. Oh, God. It's not bad. Come on. Help me rename it. Tokens. I should have just done like a control F in this file for states and put token here. You know what? State. What's the shortcut for find and replace? I don't want the JSON. Replace. Control H. Let's see this. Ah, there we go. Okay. State token. No. Yes. Control Alt enter for it. Control Alt enter. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Now I just gotta rename the file itself. F2. Yeah, do your refactoring. Let's do your sloppy refactoring. Okay. So then, no, that's right. Okay. Handlers, token manager, token. So I gotta go change the auth code to tokens down here. So then we gotta change this to Control D, token. We thankfully aren't doing anything with that right now, so we should be good. Auth setup, provider. I don't see tokens here right now because we just validate the OAuth setup in this one. Then we do the OAuth log, and this one I think has tokens in it. Tokens. States. Tokens. Token. Token. Token manager. Yeah. Token. State. So we do need to change some stuff in the config also. Do we need to have it so? Wait, how do cookies work? I bet you we need to change it to tokens. That's fine. So then we gotta go to our config itself. We gotta change that over here. Let's change everything related to tokens. Okay. If I build you, are you gonna kill me? If I build you, are you gonna kill me? If I build you, are you gonna kill me? So if I go here, Control S, token manager. Why is it called app state dot token manager? Where's the app state? Where's the app state? App state? I don't. Where's app state? Where's app state? App state is where? Is it not defined in the? Oh, it's probably defined in main actually. Oh, no, no. Oh, wait, no, it's the wrong file. Okay, so let's go main, token manager, app state, EO. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. The renaming process. So much time it takes to do. Let's just check that we build it. We build it. We build it. We build it. Yep. Works okay. We just have dead code, which is exactly what we want. We want all the dead code to exist inside of here. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. So now we go down here, we get the OAuth callback, and then what was the setup we have for this? Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock, which is time-ish to walkish my dogish. But, how long have I been streaming? Only 16 minutes? I feel like I should stream for like 30 at the minimum. Okay, okay. So, OAuth callback up here, code's the authorization code. Are deserializing it, which is cool, So, how? Cool. Well, I guess because it builded, I wanted to save it just because we renamed a bunch of shit. There we go. Pushing my repo. Pushed it to my repo. Pushing it to my repo. Pushing it to the repo, boys. Okay. 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 So, can't read your cookies. How does this work? I should just read the documentation manually myself. What's that name? Axum cookies. Extract cookies. Presentation of a. Oh, what's a cookie jar? Huh. Private cookie jar. Wait, hold up, hold up. So, like in this file, we are manually creating a cookie here instead of using Axum's setup to build cookies. Any chance you know why that? Any chance you know why that might be the case, or should we just move to Axum's cookie builder? Oh, that's Axum Extra. Oh. My typing is terrible. Who built this thing? Oh, that's cool. Ish. It doesn't matter. But if there is some package, hi buddy. Hi buddy. Are you poking me? Are you poking me because you want to go out? I gotta go until 8:30, and we can go out when it hits 8:30. I stay at 8:30 o'clock. It has to hit 8:30 o'clock first. You're a good boy. I know you're poking me. You're poking me. You're poking me. Okay, let's check us out. Let's check us out. You're poking me, aren't you? You're a good boy. Okay, so we're using cookies up here. We built the OAuth token cookie. We added max age to it. That's right. Okay. Something seems off to me here. What's the definition of this? Yeah, that seems odd to me. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. I don't know if this is a duration or not, actually. Oh no, it is. It is. Yeah, yeah. Fix it. Fix it, bitch. Fix it, bitch. Don't unwrap things. Okay. sense. Okay. 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 You're a puppy. You're a puppy. You're a good puppy. Come here. Come here. Who's your good puppy? Come here, good puppy. Oh, you gotta go to your crate? You gonna go to your crate? Do I scare you? Do I scare you? Path, secure, HTTP only, same site. Can can you add a comment for each of the methods you call for building the cookie on the same line that explains them? Keep them short and simple. Bing bang bong. Available to all routes, HTTPS only, no JavaScript access. CSRF protection. Over here. CSRF protection means other sites can't access this token. Okay, only this site can, which means that some other website couldn't fuck me up and get their thing and use it, and then like pretend to be them or whatever. No JavaScript access. Yep, that makes sense. What does HTTPS only token do? How do cookies work? Cookies. Web dev. Oh, it's just music and we are secure. What's the S in the HTTPS? What is the S in the HTTPS? What is the S in HTTPS? SSL. TLS. So it's like a key or something? Alright, this is too fucking. TLS. Give me super simple. Fuck you up. Oh god, too long. Too long. Too long. No, it's probably fine. Yeah. So it's asymmetric keys, asymmetric keys, asymmetric keys, asymmetric keys. What? Yeah, it's asymmetric, it's asymmetric. Why does it use both asymmetric and symmetric? Why do you use asymmetric? Yeah, okay. 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 Bingo, bango, bongo. Cool, 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 cool. So if I were to delete all of my Go code, because Go is I don't want to get rid of you. So if I were to get rid of all of my code inside of Go, because silly me, I had this up and running. I had this up and running. So what would extracting a cookie look like? Some extra cookie extraction from a request. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, okay. Add. Okay, okay, okay. Remove. Remove. Cookie. No, 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 no. Create a session. I don't want to remove. I want to add the jar to them. Cookie. Yeah. Cookie dot. Okay, 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 okay. So then that was what it was saying. That's why we probably need to serialize, deserialize, motherfucker. Bingo. Bango, bongo, bongo. Bingo, bango, bongo. Okay, let's see if we can destructure this, motherfucker. It's not destructuring. Is this right? Is this right? Why are we just returning this as an error here? I guess that's what makes sense. Yeah, JSON error response. I guess that's what we do for it. Which is weird. I thought what's the error definition? Rust. Error. Rust. Isn't error an enum? Okay, no. Error is a trait. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. I want to look at the result here. Error. What's an error? What is an error here? Okay, T. Result E. Oh, I see, because it's just E, so it's whatever. So it's not actually a trait, it's just whatever's in there. And in this case, it's like a JSON ass motherfucker. JSON. Oh, let me see if I can get this right. So, if I look at the cookie, uh, should I not unwrap? No, I don't want to just unwrap it. F jar. OAuth token equals cookie dot value. Manager. No. I don't want to necessarily do that. let's call it OAuth callback data. Nope, nope, nope. How do we, cookie jars, cookie jars, cookie jars. Okay, Axum cookie. Give me an example. Give me an example. Okay. 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 So where does the jar come from? I guess it seems fine. It's not seeming to cause any issues above, so I guess we can just add it to the parameters here, which seems odd to me. But okay. Some cookie else. Blah 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 blah. Yep. Yep. Take a dump. Very sad. Very sad. I'm back. I'm back, and I'm still thinking about cookies. Okay, so we let some cookie is equal to this. Bad request. OAuth token not found unless you get it over here. So I believe, how do we get this cookie here? How do we get the cookie here? Cookie, cookie, cookie. Ooh. Shh. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Let session ID is equal to. So, okay, I should be showing you guys this. I'm looking at the documentation. I'm looking at the documentation here. Looking at the documentation. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. So, auth.token over here. Some session ID is equal to this over here, session ID dot value. Okay. Okay. So, you're a good boy. I know you're a good boy. I know you're a good boy. But give it like 15 minutes and then we'll go out. We'll go out in 15 minutes. How does that sound to you? How does that sound to you? Cookie dot into own. So these are all the functions in it. Format, sum return, deref, clone into as ref value. A raw. So there's gotta be some way. Okay, how do I. Okay, so I could just ask the LLM to do it. How do I turn the cookie into my OAuth callback struct here? Bingo, bango, bongo. Ah, buddy, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good puppy. Do you like poking me? Do you like poking me? Yes, you do. You like poking me. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Bingo, bango, bongo. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, or else. Let's try to get cookie. Let me do this myself so I'm not being stupid. Let cookie token. Wait, wait. Hold up. A little bit confused here. Why would we send the cookie back? When when Oh, that's just my misunderstanding, I bet. Oh. Motherfucker, I don't know shit, apparently. Okay, so parse OAuth provider, provider string, OAuth provider, then we get the cookie. So we don't actually need this. Oh, so we don't actually need to check a cookie. So then that means this page is wrong. Uh. Oh, I see, 'cause the attacker's not on the person's computer. Okay, okay. So I think if I have this right, let me pull this up. So I had a drawing thing, tablet, and my dog ran and broke the, oh, this is the, he broke this. He broke this because he was running around and he broke it, which is so awful, so terrible. So I think what's happening here, if I have this right, if I have this right, which I might not also. So we have the user. So we have us, we have the user. So I have that completely wrong. Sorry, I have a drawing in the background that shows what's going on, and it's wrong. So we have the user. So this is them. We have our server. That's us. This is like time. So as you go down this axis, you get like more time stuffs. So we get this over here. We have O auth purpley. We get the OAuth provider. We'll call it P for here. So our server, what it does, so the user does a login request. I know you're crying, buddy. So that's a P, that's a B. P, B. So they do a login request. You give them a callback. We'll give them a redirect. With tokens. cookie. So then from this point on, they have the cookie. That's a good color for cookies. I feel like a brownish. Maybe more on that side. Yeah. So let's do the grain as the cookie. Cookie. So then the redirect over here, it says, hey, go back to the OAuth provider. And then it uses this cookie. I believe it uses the cookie. So if I look at the redirect with the auth URL, let's just get auth URL up here. So F12. It's not actually the cookie. Okay, so I have that wrong. I have that wrong. I have that wrong. Because I don't see a cookie in here. Not so delicious. So it's not the cookie. So this, what do we have? Wait. Does the cookie get passed to the OAuth provider during the redirect? Does it use the cookie or query params? Dang. Okay. Okay. So then it gets a token. Then it gets a token. Then it gets a token, which is state. No, it's not actually a state. Where is the state defined here? It's odd. I must be missing it. State. No, it's a string. Yeah. Okay. So it sends over the token slash state. Yeah, it's terrible. Look at that handwriting. It's awful. Okay. Then then mm, then they get a call back. Oh, I see. I see. So then they get the call back. No, that's not what I wanted. We get the call back. So they got a callback URL back to my URL. Callback. which means that they go back to my URL over here. B. Oh, no, no, stop it, stop it. No, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. There we go. And then they send that over. They get the call back. I believe the callback authenticates with Google. And then I believe the callback, like it said, the callback that we have. So then after that, it does go back to us. So they already have the cookie, so the callback just says them redirect. Wait, hold up. Oh, I see. Query params. Params. Oh no. Plus params. So then I go to the callback over here. So we get the params. Yeah, so this cookie goes along with it up here. So it goes along with this request. So let's make it look like it's like over top of, or it's like intertwined with. Maybe there's a better way to do that. Intertwined with, yeah, it's better. Yeah, I'm learning how to draw. Then we check these two are equal. So if it was a not our site, so this cookie can't be read across different sites. Okay. So this would just be for our site only. Then we check that these two are equal inside of here, just to make sure that we are the one that sent this token to them. Am I understanding that right? I could be understanding that wrong. I'm not, I'm not a smart cookie. I just program things. So in a CSRF attack, what would happen is there's like another server, right? And it pretends to be us or whatever. And then it goes to our OAuth callback option. They're trying to like make sure everything is fake. It's fake news. So we redirect to our OAuth URL thingamahoosit, and they set their own tokens and cookie for it. And even though it redirects back to our website, because the cookie is just on their website and their website only, we can't read it, and therefore it's fine. So basically, we need to make sure that these are equal so that it's on the same website. Uh, so, yeah, that makes sense to me. So then check params. No, 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 no. Stop it, 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 stop it. P. Check params. Param. We gotta check that. And then after that, if I recall correctly, if I have this right. No, stop it, stop it. Then we check. I know, buddy. I know. And they send back to us. You're a good boy, but you're barking at things. It's just rainy outside. You don't need to bark. So what do they check in the OAuth? What do we send over? You can tell I vibe coded this. Day cookie not found. Handle OAuth callback over here. I think this is the one that we have from the provider. Yeah. So first we validate the state. Okay. Yeah. And then we pass the state over. Yeah. I should say token. Yeah. I love my handwriting. It's so beautiful, especially on this right now. Stop it. And then we get the user data. Okay, I see. Okay, I think I understand you CSRF stuff now. Okay, so to take it from the top, from the very top, the user tries to log into our website. Okay, we say, all right, we need your ass to go back to Google. Here are some tokens on a cookie. We're going to send you back with this information. Then they go to the website, they go to Google, and they're like, hey, here's some token that we got from these guys on the server. And Google's like, all right, cool, we're going to collect that. You can take that. That's cool. Then Google says, all right, you know what, you can go back to them. You go back to them, and what we do is here's the query parameters. When you go back to the server, here's some query parameters that you're going to get back to them. And then they go back to us and they're like, all right, cool. Here's the query parameters that Google gave me. And then we're like, okay, we got to check that the cookie we gave you is equal to the query parameters. And we do. And if the cookie is okay to the query parameters, then we know that this person actually used our website to log in and not some other website, even though we're not tracking these requests themselves for the logins. Like we're not, well, I mean, we kind of are, but not really. Um, we basically say, okay, like these two have to be equal because if it was another website, this cookie would not be something that we could access. So let's say some fake website, a fake news website, tries to log into tries to get the user to log in with our OAuth link to Google, for example. Then when they try to add a cookie for it, our web and they so it, on a fake news website, what would happen is that the user tries to log into their website, it redirects to OAuth over here, but their cookie over here is not something that our website can access. So when their fake news website gets a call, when their fake news CSRF attack setup gets a thingamahoosit to call back to this server over here, essentially uh, this cookie is not something we can access, and therefore we send over the parameters. We're like, hey, like what the hell? Like we can't read this, right? Like this might be coming from a different website, so we're like, no. And if it's all okay, then we know that it did come from our website, and then we take this token that we generated with them, we tell Google, we're like, hey, here's the token that these guys gave us. And then Google's like, yeah, that's a token they give us too. And then we're like, yeah, we do that. We do that handshake and it's all Gucci. It's all good. Then Google sends us back the user data that's relevant for us. Cool. 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 Cool beans. Okay. Okay. I probably need to walk my dog. I know. That's the most amazing explanation. 10 out of 10. You guys have never heard anything better in your life. Amazing. 100%. 100% for this. And that's how the system works for it. And that means that what I need to do, what I need to implement here, is I need to now implement this set. Come on, come on, let me draw. Let me draw. Why are you? No, no. It's not what I want. That's not what I want. B. I don't want to use it. I want to use this. Stop it. Stop it. Let me draw. There we go. I got to implement this stuff down here next for the server. Cool. 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 All right. All right. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna walk my dog and stuff. And I'll be back.